Hi guys, my name is Lydia Wanjiru and welcome back to another episode on Get Naked with Lydia, where we hold authentic, honest and vulnerable conversations about relationships, friendships, family and general lifestyle. And today, as per the title of the video, you are going to know a little bit about me. So this is going to be like an introduction video so that you can get to understand where I come from and the things that make me who I am. And to be honest, I don't know how this video is going to turn out because I have my friend Emily at the back of this camera and she's going to ask me questions. I've asked her to come up with 10 questions, so I don't know what she's going to ask me. I have no idea. I'm just hoping that from the questions you're going to learn a little about myself. So let's get into it.
Who is Lydia?
Oh, what do you need interview? So Lydia is a millennial woman that is authentic in herself, is honest, is on a mission to make the world a better place or leave a mark in the world. She's hardworking, she's an entrepreneur, she's creative, and she has a lot of goals in life. So I guess that's who I am. I really don't know how to answer that question. I'm sorry.
What motivates you to really work hard?
Poverty. I hate poverty. I don't want to be involved with poverty. I want my children and the generation that will come from me to have a wealthy and wholesome life. And then I also think another thing that motivates me in life is the fact that I don't have a plan B. So like I don't have a fallback plan in case things doesn't work out in my life. If things don't work out, hakuna ushago ya kuenda. I have no like ushago to go back to and take a break from life and start over again. No, I don't have that. So what motivates me to work hard is poverty. I want to create as much wealth as I can for myself and for my future generation. And I also don't have a plan B in life. I don't have a resourceful structure that I can always go back to and maybe take a break and start again. Yeah.
Who is your mentor?
Oh, you. The person asking me this is my mentor. She's not my mentor, but she's my voice of reasoning. When I am faced with a situation, the first person who will even notice that I'm going through a situation without telling her is Emily. And she's younger than me with like 7 years, but she has really had it in life. She has a whole experience on her own. Maybe one day she will come here and share her story, but she's my voice of reasoning. She's someone that I always go back to, and I always ask for advice. Sometimes we don't agree, but most time we do, and I really appreciate her for being in my life.
Thank you.
But someone I'm looking up to is Lynn Ngugi. I love the way she just like allows people to talk about themselves, to express themselves, and to give an opportunity for people to hear you, especially for those people that have been seemed like they don't have a voice anymore. She is a voice to the voiceless, and that is someone that I look up to because she is a God-sent person, mediator between life and people who have lost hope. Yeah.
What do you do, like kind of activities you do when you feel really low and want to like cheer up yourself?
Stay indoors and not communicate with anyone. Somehow people think, including you, Emily, people think that no, it's not nice when you're low to close to be indoors and and be alone and not want to talk to people, but it works for me. Me having that break in life when I'm going through something to just be alone, not to talk to anyone. It kind of allows me to break down and come back up, because if I don't give myself a break and I continue going through something and I'm in public, I might lose it on you, and I might end up bleeding on the wrong person. So for me, taking a whole break and being alone, it really matters to me, because it works out for me. Like, it just works out. I don't know why, because I can cry alone, I can scream, I can talk to God in a very, emotional manner. And when I come out and go back in my normal life, vitu zinakuanga poa, ukweli ama uongo?
Ukweli.
So yeah, it works out for me to separate myself, to seclude myself. Number 2, I adapt, or I just deal with it as I go. There's like not a big, people will say, oh, I travel, or I indulge in food, I go out with my girlfriends or my boyfriend. No, I don't. I just deal with it.
Your biggest lesson you've learned from real life experiences?
When people show you who they are, trust them. Many a times, even in relationships, in friendships, in family, people will constantly show you who they are, but you want to trust that they are not exactly that they can be better, that they can change, or they can reform. And many a times that bites us back. Like, that thing that you ignored from someone, that habit or character or personality that you ignored from someone, and thinking that, oh, they will change, oh, they will reform. It is the same thing that will break you up, because normally people mostly don't change. That is friendship, that is relationship, that's family. Sometimes you want to say, oh, but we're the same blood, we're from the same blood, we're from the same lineage. Oh, she's my friend, I've known her for 10 years. Oh, he's my boyfriend, I've dated him for 3 years, 4 years. But these people are hurting you, and they have shown you who they are. And not your presence or anything else is stopping them from living. They are living their best life, but you're there hurting from the things they are doing to you. So one of the things I've learned the hard way is that when someone shows me who they are, I believe them without second guessing it, without giving them another chance to think, oh, they can change, oh, they can reform, oh, my presence can make them change their mind. No, they're just like that. So it's either you stay in that situation, it drains you emotionally, mentally, financially, or you just decide to move on. Yeah.
What's your proudest moment?
Oh, lately?
Yeah, lately.
When I got into contact with Lynn Ngugi. I know I have mentioned Lynn Ngugi so many times lately on all my social media platforms, but that is a dream come true. And to be honest, I'm learning to celebrate my milestones, no matter how small and big they are. There's nothing I'm going to leave ignored, or an emotion I'm going to suppress. Oh, I don't want to talk about it so much, I don't want to seem like I'm bragging. But meeting Lynn Ngugi for me this year, recently, a few days ago, 2 times on set, that's a dream come true. That was a proud moment for me.
Has love changed you in any way?
Oh, in so many ways. In so many ways. Mentally, emotionally, financially. Love has changed me in so many ways. Please, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, you will never know my life experiences, especially about my love life. So I recommend you subscribe, because I am going to do story times, a lot of them on my love life, how my dating has been, because it has been in the ghetto. But love has definitely changed me in so many ways, but most importantly, mentally. Right now, I view love so differently, and somehow love is not something that you just figure out and understand how it works, because love is different in everybody. People experience love differently, and they express love differently. So at times you think you figured love out, but love is one of those things in life. Not even scientists, not what do we call them? No one can figure out what love is, to be honest, and I'm still learning. I am still in the ghetto of learning love.
How do you deal with your past traumas, and how can you advise on someone who is still having the
traumas.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, how I deal with them, I forgive and let go. I have gone through a lot, and maybe some of you already know this from the episode we did with Lingugi about my lifestyle, my background, that is. I have forgiven and let go. And one of the things that has really helped me is to separate myself from those people that has caused me trauma. I know there are relationships and friendships that I cannot build, and I know there are people, if I decide to build back the friendship or relationships, it might not work. It might end up undoing all the work that I've done to myself to be able to bring myself to this position that those traumas cannot affect me. So how I would advise someone to deal with it is recognize the traumas, recognize what causes them and who causes it, then separate you and those and those people and those things so that you can be able to heal and move on. Because if you don't separate, it's like having an accident and then going back to the crime scene. So if you still revisit your crime scene, you'll not be able to move on. So you have to leave the past in the past, and anything that causes that trauma and anyone that causes that trauma, for you to heal and move on. Yeah.
What's that one thing that someone has ever done to you that you felt so angry?
Oh my God. When someone I thought was my friend, can I say conned me money, and I ended up resigning from work where I was employed, and he scammed me into believing that we are starting a business, and then it didn't happen, and within 3 months we had fallen out, and now I had to pick up myself from not having any source of income, still paying my bills, and now up to where I am. He's the one, even despite everything that I've gone through in life, somehow that hit me harder because it is someone that I had known for 10 years. I think I'll do a story time soon on that. But yeah, for someone to not even think about how that kind of action of lying to me that we are going to start a company, making me invest the savings I had, and then making me resign from employment to self-employment, and only lasting it for 3 months, and now telling me, you know what, it can no longer work. He just woke up one day and texted me like, we can no longer be business partners. I want my business back without you in it. But anyway, I'll do a story time on that. But that's one thing that really, really hurted me. Yeah. But I forgave them and moved on. Again, it is not a trauma, but I'll never forget.
What advice can you tell a 20-year-old you?
20-year-old me? Oh, mama, don't be too scared. Things will eventually work out. At 20 years, I was so scared because that is in 20 years, me is in 2013. Yeah, 2013, because it is right now it's 2023 and I'm 30 years old, so that's 10 years ago. So in 2013, I had finished Form 4 in 2012. So, and then I had just left home. I didn't stay I stayed where I was being raised for a few months, and then I just left. And for the first time, I was independent. I was in charge of myself. I didn't have anyone I know. I didn't have a family. I didn't have someone to guide me. I didn't have a job. And I was so scared. So I would tell the 20-year-old me, don't be scared. Things will eventually work out. Might take a little longer, but things will eventually work out, Lydia. And I love you so much. I am here for you, Lydia. Anyway, yeah, that's what I would tell her.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh God, the visions and missions I have in life are so huge. Sometimes they scare me when I'm laying in my bed and thinking about my future, like 2 years from now, 3 years from now, and now 5 years from now. I'll be so far. Like, I'll be so free from so many things. one of them being financially, and then I will have impacted so many lives, and that will have make me so happy. So I'll be so happy, so fulfilled, so wholesome, and so impactful in the society, because that is my mission, and that is what really matters to me. I want whoever I talk to, whoever listens to me, whoever I interact with, physically, virtually, I'll leave a mark in you, that like you will feel change, you will feel re-energized, you will feel motivated to go on with life and conquer and achieve your goals and heal and learn and unlearn. You will feel wholesome. I guess that brings us to the end of the video, but I won't leave without asking Emily, my best friend, one question about me. Emily,
Okay.
I want to ask you one thing about me.
Okay.
What is that one thing you would wish people would know about me? One thing you wish people would know about me.
One thing.
And you speak up.
That one best thing in you. You are very kind, and you're a giving person. At some point, even you put yourself as a second priority. Like you're a very caring person.
She said I'm very caring, and sometimes I put people first before myself. I prioritize other people before me, and I know somehow it's not good, but I feel like sometimes you actually have to give people the front line to sort themselves out, so that, I don't know, it's just me. Sometimes it bites me big time, and sometimes I regret that I actually give people that much priority before myself. But then at times it is to see that maybe when I wanted something happen, the way it turned out, it makes me happy, it gives me joy, it gives me fulfillment. So sometimes it doesn't work out, sometimes it works out. Anyway, thank you for watching me. Thank you for coming along with me on this video. It was totally random, but I felt like I have had so many subscribers here, and probably so many people don't know me. And maybe with this, you might not get to know me as much, but we are going to continue talking. We're going to continue communicating. And please, if you haven't subscribed, kindly do, so that we can grow. And number 2, turn on your notification bell, because every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. And please remember to like this video, give it a thumbs up, so that it can be suggested to more people. And remember to follow me on my social media, on my Instagram and TikTok. It's lydia1jiru.ke. And until next time, bye.
Bye.